Gave her the biggest hug that I could. And when she saw me, she was like, oh man, finally somebody I see that's on my side.
Right, that can relate.
She was getting hit with everything left and right. And I just said, I hugged her. I said, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud.
An internship is just what's needed to put things right now that Cheryl Miller is on Caitlin's corner. Let's correct the record. Cheryl Miller is more than simply a former basketball player. She's a legend who virtually invented the idea of supremacy in basketball for women. While she slept, she was able to use pure magic to torch defenses, and Cheryl Miller would be the best person to help Caitlin improve. Apart from instructing her in the, Cheryl is advising her on how to handle the hostility in Adicianto, discussing the technical aspects of the game.
I'd like to congratulate the inductee class of 1995. I would like to thank the Hall of Fame. I'm sure that I'm going to forget some people out here, but I'd like to thank Linda Sharp, my coach at USC, Bill Wall, Lynn Berry, Annie Myers, Coach Pat Summit, my mom and dad, my friends, my family. I remember reading one.
Because she has personally experienced the demands to stand out, Cheryl is well aware of them. She is now giving Caitlin advice on how to deal with the unique combination of skill and jealousy she experiences in the WNBA, a league that all too often opinions new talent, as though they were a threat. Caitlin and Cheryl Miller have a fantastic partnership. Given that Cheryl is an outlier who stands out so much that she makes everyone laugh, it's funny how the WNBA players must be feeling right. Now, they feel compelled to prove something around her. This is an entirely new kind of mentoring.
Pioneers who made their marks on the hardwood, superstars of a growing sport. These are the legends of our game.
She was one of the greatest college players ever, a scholastic icon who helped the game climb to new popularity, Cheryl Miller. This two-time National High School Player of the Year received more than 250 scholarship offers. She picked USC and lived up to every expectation. This four-time All-American set USC career records for scoring, rebounding, free throws made, and steals. Those records still stand today. When her teams won NCAA titles in 1983 and 1984, she was tournament MVP each time. She was just as dominant for the 1984 Olympic gold medal team. She had a strong second act as a coach and a broad.
Because Cheryl is teaching Caitlin to play BYPL under the guidance of a real legend. Esther giving her the side eye. Caitlin has a strong skills attitude and, let's be honest, knows how to keep her cool in the face of fears.
Adota trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in. There are the first points in the WNBA career of Caitlin Clark.
Take it at the rim. Here, hesitation. You have to come out on her. Goes the...
Cheryl's idea is simple. You show them buckets when they show you hate. This is a unique relationship because Caitlin is receiving instruction from someone who has gone through everything and understands how to. What happens when Caitlin signs with the WNBA rather than recognizing her talent? Most of you so-called experts would prefer to make fun of her. She has the mindset, the skills, and the incredible range. Nearly half the court, the league talks about wanting talent, yet some of you act as though you'd prefer not have it. Watch her go rather than see the WNBA get better. This has nothing to do with her stealing your thunder, rather than expressing appreciation. Steph Curry gets sidelong glances and icy shoulders. Let's not act as though this is not a common occurrence. Some of you feel threatened, but Caitlin is here to make the game better, not to replace you.
Down, and it's a big one.
Gets old.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
Oh, Caitlin Clark.
She waited to prime time to connect from deep.
NCAA ranks. We got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space.
Guess you're saying too much. Long rebound to the fever. Oh, back bend like this. Don't wait. Don't wait.
Transition deep.
Caitlin is learning from Cheryl how to suppress her unpleasant emotions, whether it's because she's dragging up from the logo and shattering ankles, or maybe it's because she's quickly winning over fans. While both of you are occupied with subtweeting, this is probably how Cheryl would advise Caitlin. They don't want to be blinded by all of your three-pointers. She has a wealth of experience. That she has acquired respect despite surviving the storm. Caitlin is learning from her how to play her game without fear. Take responsibility for each swish, step set back three, and move that causes WNBA players to shake their heads in envy. Caitlin is in good hands because Cheryl has witnessed the worst of it since it was discovered that rookies. Fans had been excitedly anticipating Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese's inclusion on the 2024 WNBA All-Star team. The All-Star game of the WNBA. The question of whether Clark or Reese would start for Team WNBA has been hotly debated ever since, which Cheryl Miller, a renowned women's basketball player, coaches, but at last the queries might be, responded to the recent announcement of the Team WNBA starting five.
Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block. And then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4. All is trying to clear 8. Shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside. The scoop shot falls. Indiana scoring has done it from the three-point line, has gotten to the rim, and she'll head to the foul line here momentarily.
Caitlin Clark received her final blessing when she was clearly chosen as the team's starting point guard. Additionally, we signed Connecticut Sun forward Dan Anna Boner, Nika Ike, a Seattle Storm forward, Jonquil Jones, and the Dallas Wings defend New York Library Center AR, Bali Ogun, although she isn't at the moment. Miller, who is in charge of a squad court, has been complimenting Clark's abilities both on and off the court for the entire week. Additionally, she led the WNBA team at the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game, giving Miller the special chance to coach up-and-coming stars Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, who are usually presented as competitors in the media concurrently. When the Mark Jackson show aired on September 3rd, Miller made it apparent that these two 22-year-old international celebrities are allegedly at odds with one another.
Jill. She's not like your 6'6", 6'5", which gives her a height advantage, a length advantage. So it has to be here. It has to be here. Because I've never seen someone offensively rebound better than her. Better than her. And she reminds me of that mentality of Dennis Rodman. Anything around the rim, loose around it, she gonna find a way. She just, and they used to call, he has a nose for the ball. No, it's just something in them that every loose ball, they gonna find a way. Runs the floor, great hands, understanding. Those two being on the floor shattered whatever narrative people were trying to push. I don't want animosity. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but these guys, all they want to do is win. And seeing them interact off the court and shoot around and everything else, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, guys, and it was such a blessing to be a
Team USA's Cheryl Reeves was defeated by the WNBA team 117-109. Even though she wanted to beat team, she was the head coach of the USA team. Miller seems more concerned with making sure that they had a great time that weekend, especially the newcomers Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, who she was coaching, instead of trying to understand why ESPN reduced your highlights. Some of you WNBA veterans are acting as though Caitlin is to blame. T.O. admire her grace. Every time Caitlin enters that arena, Cheryl advises her to keep her head up and do it with pride. Lights up the court because she is confident that Cheryl's expertise is behind her, enabling her style of play and mindset. While Caitlin is out there draining shots from the parking lot during the finals, you guys are perspiring more than LeBron. Or how about when Caitlin uses a step-back three to send opponents reeling? She resembles Allen Iverson. When he was at his best, some of you WNBA players cross people up and walk away. Instead of treating them with respect, they were running to get their sneakers, treat her with kindness, and continue to gaze at her as she drops another 30 feet as if it were nothing at all because, even though Cheryl is just another person, Caitlin knows how to manage the fire, and she has her back. Novice. This relationship is not just noteworthy, but also historic. Cheryl Miller is comparable to Michael Jordan coaching Luka Doncic. Along with Caitlin Clark, there are irrevocable repercussions when two basketball players with such high IQs get together. Cheryl is showing Caitlin the ropes, preparing her and teaching her how to deal with criticism, to be successful in a league that sometimes ignores great potential until it's too late. It's humorous because
A fiery attitude going back, just all competitive. And that's what it's about. And she's ready for this moment, as I said in that first half, and she is showing and proving why right now. Atkins off the window.
Arrington off the mark as Clark steps into a three. Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and
It's time for all of you WNBA players to accept reality. Cheryl's influence is making Caitlin stronger. With Cheryl Miller's confidence, she is competing for highlights, MVPs, and records. Like prime Shaq under the rim, you are preoccupied with criticizing Caitlin's outstanding stats. But the distinction is that Shaw was at least well known for his strength, and Caitlin is doing it gracefully and with support from one of the most respectable names within the game, Cheryl Miller and Caitlin Clark's collaboration is the biggest major surprise in the WNBA saga. Despite your criticism, Caitlin and Cheryl Miller are leaving a lasting legacy. Therefore, this is a wake-up call. Remember that Caitlin Clark has Cheryl Miller on her side the next time you witness her dominating the court. And Cheryl has probably already given up while you're gathered here trying to figure out how to deal with her game. Here are 5 additional ways to completely undermine your defense. Cheryl is teaching Caitlin how to use her innate talent. TO become well known for a league that has been so hesitant to welcome a celebrity such as Caitlin. When Caitlin shows up, she has the legend's support and is unrepentant.
Clark outside, and that's good.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with a difficult look from deep. A locked-in face.
Locked in face.
Clark a deep three. You bet. Could have held for one, did not, but able to hit. Here's the flick ahead. Alyssa Smith lays it in on the delivery from Clark. She finally missed one. Kennedy Carter had been 6 for 6 from the floor. Here's Clark. Finds the cutter. Boston inside.
WNBA Prepare You have 2 options. Either come forward or keep claiming that Caitlin isn't the real deal. However, each shot she makes you can be certain that Cheryl Miller's apprentice is breaking the record with her consent. She is not here to blend in. She has come to defy expectations. She's doing it in style. Point 2.